Hola, buenos días, buenos días. Hola, mis estimados aprendices. Ojalá que estén todo bien, todo azul. Bueno, no tan azul. Bueno, vamos a comenzar con la clase. Disculpen por la demora. Estaba entregando los trabajos de los compañeros suyos que están aquí en presenciales. Y el día de hoy, pues vamos a resolver lo que es el classwork, ¿verdad? Así que pongan mucha atención para que puedan identificar los posibles errores que ustedes hayan cometido en el examen, ¿verdad? Entonces, we're going to start the classwork. We have only 3 problems. This is Algebra 1 classwork. Algebra 1 classwork number 1. Okay? So, the first part of the problem says, solve the following system of linear equations. Okay, solve the following system of linear equations. In the first system in linear equation, we have 2/3 x plus y minus 1/3 z equals 1/3. The second equation is 1/2 x plus y, 1/2 x plus y, plus z equals 5/2, 1/4 x minus 1/4 y plus 1/4 z equals 3/2. Okay, this is going to be the first system of linear equations in 3 variables. All right, just for clarify, in this topic, in this lesson, I never said apply matrices, just for clarify, because some of you guys, I don't know why you're using matrices to try to solving the system of linear inequalities equation. When we're talking about, we have to apply the 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 Gauss method, no Gauss-Jordan elimination. Okay, to solve this system equation, we can start with eliminate x with x, the first one with the second one, and the first one with the last one, and after that, solving for z. But if you don't want to working with fractions, because working with fractions is so tedious, it's simple. The only thing that we must do before to start to working with these fractions, there's no inconvenience to do that, is, for example, in the first equation, we can multiply the entire equation by 3 because the denominator is 3. And what will be the result as a matter of speaking? Okay, that will be 2x plus 3y minus z equals 1, because we are multiplying the first equation by 3. And the second one, we can multiply the equation by 2. And we got x plus 2y plus 2z equals 5. Okay, that will be the second equation. And the third equation, if you wish, we can multiply by 4. And we got x minus y plus z equals 4 divided by 2, 2 times 3, that will be 6. If you see, it's so totally different to see this blue one equation and that black equation, right? We can transform, you have that option. How we can proceed? We can take the first equation, 2x plus 3y minus z equals 1, with the second equation, x plus 2y plus 2z equals 5. And we're supposed to eliminate or cancel the letter X. How can we do that? Simple. We can multiply the downward equation by -2. Please, guys, at the moment we're going to solve this equation, please give some space to be order, reorganized to solving these system equations. At the moment, we're going to starting to checking the homeworks. And this class was I having hard trying to figure it out what you did in the process because we're so sticking every steps. I don't see clarify what was your process. If you see, always I'm giving you some space. 2x plus 3y minus c equals 1 and negative 2x, negative 4y, negative 4c equals negative 10. As soon as you can see, we can cancel the letter x and we got negative y, negative 5c equals negative 9. We are taking the first equation with the second one. Okay, and we got negative 5 is negative y, negative 5c equals negative 9. Now I'm going to copy the first equation, 2x plus 3y minus c equals 1. Okay, with the last equation. In this case, is x minus y plus c equals 6. And we have to eliminate also the letter x. Okay, we can multiply this equation, that equation by -2. If you do that, we got 2x plus 3y minus c equals 1. Negative 2x plus 2y minus 2c equals negative 12. All right, that will be negative 12. What will be the result? We can cancel this with 2x minus 2x. We have 5y minus 3c equals negative 11. If you see, we have reorganized. And now we can take the purple, you can take, if you wish, the purple one with the green one, negative y minus 5c equals negative 9. And also 5y minus 5c equals, 5y minus 3c equals negative 11. Okay, how we can proceed with this equation? Well, simple. The only thing that I have to do is multiply the upward equation by 5. And what do we have? We have negative 5y, negative 25 c equals negative 45. Negative 45. Okay, this is a matter of speaking. And now we have 5y minus 3c equals negative 11. No? Negative 11. So we can cancel y with y. We got negative 28c equals negative 56. And because we're looking for c, okay, c that will be equal to, because negative 56 divided by negative 28, that will be 2 units. Now, if you really want to know what will be the value from y, simple. We can manage this negative y subtracting passes to adding, and 9 subtracting passes to adding. I mean 9 minus 5c equals y. This subtracting, adding, subtracting, adding. Well, 9 minus 5 times 2. So we can conclude y will be equal -1. -1, 2. Okay, if you don't want to solve for x, you can take one of these, the two blue ones equations. And I'm going to take the third one because for me, that will be easier. So x will be equal 6 plus y minus it. Okay, so x equals 6. The value from y is -1. And the value of c is positive, so -2. So we can see 6 minus 1 is 5 minus 2 will be 3. In conclusion, my dear students, the solution set for this system of linear equations will be 3, 3, -1, and 2. And that's it. That's all that we have to do in the problem letter A. In the letter B is the easier for us because the answer will be no solution. Let's see what we have. Let's see why. We have in the letter B. I have Jesus. Okay, we got 2p minus 4q plus 6r equals 5. Second in equation, -p plus 2q minus 3r, that will be equal to -3. Okay, and the last one, we got 3p plus 4q and plus 5r equals 8. Okay, this is the letter B. You don't need to create an arrangement because we have whole numbers. Well, it's simple for us. The only thing that we have to do is take the first equation with the second one. We got 2p minus qr plus 6r equals 5. And the other one will be -p plus 2q minus 3r equals -3. Because we really need to eliminate the letter P, the only thing that we have to do is multiply the second equation by 2. And we're going to copy again. If you see, I'm giving only some space because we really need to clarify, we really need to order or reorganizing the process. No sticky process, again, we're going to make a mess. All right, we have 2p minus 4q plus 6r equals 5. 2 times -p will be -2p. 2 times 2, 4q. Okay, -3 times 2, we have -6r equals -6. Let's see what happened. 2 minus 2, cancel. 4 minus 4, cancel. 6 minus 6, cancel. What does that mean? Left side is supposed to be equals 0. Equals what? -6 plus 5 is -1. Is this true? 0 equals -1? Of course not. If we have 0 equals 0 or 1 equals 1, -1 equals -1, the answer will be all solutions or infinite solutions. But this case, because 0 is totally different than -1, the answer is no solution. And that's it. We are solving the part number 1, problems A and B. Now it's time to solving the part number 2. Guys, I don't know. Do you mind to take a picture? This classwork one is in the WhatsApp group, please. Okay, please take a picture. Just for bueno, alguien que tenga el celular y bueno, pues bueno. Meanwhile, I'm going to move the camera just a little bit to the right side, and we're going to solve our problem. Okay, for the skipping, sometime I'm going to read our problem, but I'm going to copy the chart or the table the problem gave us. So we have three characters, Amanda, Bryce, and Corey. Enter a race in which they have to run, swing, and cycle over a marked course. Okay, a marked course. The average speed are given in the table. Cardi finishes with first with a total time in 1 hour 45 minutes. Amanda in second with 2 hours 30 minutes. And Bryce finished third one with a period time of 3 minutes. And the question is, find the distance in miles for each participant, each part of the race. Okay, and the problem gave us the participants, Amanda, Bryce, and Corey. Amanda, Bryce, Corey. And the events are running, swimming, and cycling. And I'm going to include, I know this is not a part of the chart, but I'm going to include the period time. All right, because I didn't copy the entire word problem, but I'm going to copy the period time for every one of them. Okay. Remember, the tables are given by the following numbers. 10 in the first one, 10, 15 half or 7 1 half is the same thing, 15 half, 15, and 4, 6, 3, cycling is 20, 20, 15, and 40. In the period time, every one of them, remember, Amanda, that's supposed to finish in 2 hours, 30 minutes. What does that mean? The period time will be 2.5 hours. Okay. The Bryce is the third place. It's finishing in 3 hours. And Corey, according from the problem, she finished 1 hour, 45 minutes. Well, 45 minutes transformed in hours, remember, divided by 60, and the result adding 1, and the result will be 1.75 hours. And we can consider a complete table with this one. Okay, so what is the concept? What is the big deal in this situation? Remember the concept, and well, actually in physical science, you learn we can calculate the distance for any object, multiplying the velocity times period of time, right? This is the physical science basic problem. But if you see, we're supposed to equal every distance for this one. This is a average speed table by the time, equal time. So if you apply the physics formula, if you are looking for time, that will be the division between distance divided by the velocity. This is the equation to try to looking for time because we're going to because distance divided by velocity, because remember these numbers 2, 50 half, 15, 4, 6, 3, 20, 15, and 40, all of them on velocity. And the distance are running, swimming, cycling. So we have to divide every fractions. And simple merely words, the system equation will be R over 10, because distance over velocity, plus S over 4 plus C over 4 equals to, well, actually, instead to write 2.5, we can write the fraction that will be 5/2, if you wish, okay? The second one, R divided by 15/2 is another way of saying 2R over 15 plus S over 6 plus C over 15, okay? And this entire equation, that will be equal to 3. Okay, that will be the second system equation. Now the third system equation, running over 15 over the 15 plus S over 3 plus C over 40, that will be equal to 1.75. But instead to write 1.75, another way of saying this one is 7/4. 7/4 will be 1.75. Avoiding the decimals, and we have only fractions. But if you see, okay, mister, we are avoiding fractions, we are avoiding decimals, but we have fractions, and the fractions still are the pain in the neck, as a matter was speaking. Oh, sorry, the first one, cycling is 20, right? Sorry. Cycling is 20. Okay, what I'm going to do, it's simple. In the first equation, before to solving, we can multiply this entire equation by 20, and we can destroy the fraction because 20 will be the least common denominator between them. In the second one, we can multiply the entire fraction by 6 times 15 times, sería, ¿cuánto es 15 por 6? ¿Cuánto es 15 por 6? 90. All right. That will be 90. 90. And the last one, if we multiply 15 times 3 times 40, that will be, ¿cuánto sería eso? 1800, ¿no? No. 15 por 3, sí, 45 por 40, 1800, ¿no? Ok, perfect. We can multiply this equation by those numbers, and we're going to create a new system on equation. For example, in the first one, 20 divided by 10 will be 2. We got 2R plus 20 divided by 4 will be 5. By what? 5S plus 20 divided by 20, that will be C, equals 50, right? Because 20 divided by 2 is 10, 10 times 5, that will be 50. All right, the second one. Sería, ¿cuánto es 90 entre 15 por 2? 12, ¿verdad? Another one is will be 12R plus 90 entre 6, sería 5. No. 15 es la cosa. 15S, ok, plus 6S, ¿verdad? 6C. That will be equal to 270, right? And the last one will be 1800 entre 15, ¿cuánto es? Sería 120, ¿eh? 120. The another one will be 600, right? 600. S plus the last one will be 45, correcto. 45C equals, el otro es como 3000, creo, 3150. 3150 es más. 3150. Okay. I know it's a little bit longer, those numbers, but that will be easier for us just solving whole numbers, then fractions. So taking the first equation with the second one, we got 2r plus 5s plus c equals 50 over 12r plus 15s plus 6c equals 270. Okay, what are we going to do? Let's going to eliminate the first equation, the letter r multiplying by -6. Okay, we got negative 12r, negative 30s, and negative 6c, that will be equal negative 300, right? By the other hand, we got 12r plus 15s plus 6c equals 270. Okay? Now, as soon as you can see, 12 minus 12, it can be canceled. Negative 30 plus 15 will be negative 15s. And 6 minus 6 cancel also. And we got negative 30. And we can solve for s. Yep. ¿Qué número multiplicado por 2 me daría 12? 6. Le pongo negativo para eliminarlo. So, S, that will be equal to miles. Oh, we're taking the first one equation and we are eliminate and we got 2 miles. Now, we can take the first one, 2r plus 5s plus c equals 50 over 120r plus 600s plus 45c equals 3,150. Well, if you really want to eliminate r, the only thing that I have to do this time is multiplying by negative 60, right? And we got negative 120r minus 300s minus 60s, that will be equal to negative 3,000. And we got 120r plus 600s plus 45s, that will be equal 3,150. What's gonna happen? We can eliminate this r. 600 minus 300 will be 300s. 300s plus, oh no, that will be negative. Negative 15s, that will be 150, right? And remember, 300, ¿cuál? Oh, perdón, C. Disculpe, gracias, es C. 300 times 2, because we know the value from S, minus 150, that will be equal 15C. Do you mind to perform that operation? That will be 450, right? 450 divided by 50, C will be equal 30, right? 30 miles. 30 miles. 30 miles, la, la, la. Well, and now it's if the moment of through, we can use the first equation to solve it for r. We got 2r plus 5 times 2 plus 30 equals 50. You know, 2r plus 40 equals 50. R equals 50 minus 40 divided by 2. R will be equal 5 miles. Ew. Okay, and this is, my dear students, the solution set. The classwork number one, classwork number one. Facilito. Ay, 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 ay. Bueno, vamos a dejar la ronda de preguntas, si Dios lo permite, para el día lunes, pues prácticamente cabalito terminamos la clase. Dios los bendiga, los guarde, los cuide. Los veo el lunes. Cuídense mucho. Bye bye. So long. And take care of yourself. See you on Monday.